hello everybody, Jason. I'm new to this Revolution car. And yeah, you haven't seen me again for a few days. What on earth is going on? Where's our dailies? I'm feeling it. What do they say? What do the kids say? I'm feeling some kind of way. I've been feeling some kind of way. It's all good. It's all good. But we'll try to get the routine going. I'm headed now, of course, to where I usually go when it comes to the cave and the deuce. I'm going to Lowe's. I need something real quick. And then I think I'm ready I'm moving downstairs. I'm gonna go downstairs and we're gonna start doing some work down there, and we're gonna get things up and running. I put the police academy figures in the glass case in the garage, and I think that is very, very temporary, because the more I look at them, the more playful they are. I might want to complete that line within reason. There's a couple expensive figures. Like there's a mail away figure forget it. I'm not gonna bother. But the couple expensive figures my friend G.I. Joe Ron has, and I can buy them from him at some point. There's a couple more vehicles that are not too bad. And then there's the police station, the precinct, which I think is just a beautiful item. And if I end up getting all that stuff, it needs to be on display in the cave. So we might need to make some more room for another display. And then that top shelf in the garage cabinet will be filled with something else. So we're gonna move downstairs. That's missing. That's an incomplete part of my existence. I need the cave. I need it. I need to be back down there. That's where the VCR is. I need to watch stuff. I got movies, and I want to sit down there. And so we're gonna do a little of that today and tomorrow. And that's a quick wrap up. I mean, I don't need to build anything. I just need to clean up the floor and get stuff put away. Because the collections are ongoing. They're a working document. I have a wonderful package from my friend Perry over at the Cassette Phase, an incredible, fantastic, wonderful channel that everybody should be watching. The Cassette Phase with PH. Go check him out. He sent me something for the kitchen. He messaged me last week and said, choose. Yeah, that's right. He showed me some items and said, choose. And so I chose. And then he included a couple more fun little items that are going to be hung up on the wall of the kitchen, because that's what some families would do with these particular things instead of use them for what they were designed for. So I'll show you that today when I get home from Lowe's in the next few minutes. The kids and their mother are at a museum, so I assume that they will be approaching home within the next hour also. It's a few days before my birthday. It's going to be an interesting birthday this year. There's probably not a lot that's going to be going on as far as pickups or birthday haul. Yeah. And I know that we've been doing birthday hauls since the beginning of the channel. Unfortunately, things are a little different in the house, and so I'm probably not going to have a birthday haul. Plus, I've been spending a lot of money on the renovations in the garage, and I dropped $140 at a toy show a week ago. And when presents are bought, they're bought from me for me. So I'm I'm not going to have a birthday haul this year. I'm going to do something a little different. Am I bummed about that? Well, of course, but it is the bed that I lay in, folks. Or in my case, the couch. All good. I have 2 wonderful presents that are gifted to me every single day. So I'm okay. But when I get home, I'm going to open up the package. Well, I already opened it up because I was excited. So we're going to show you what my good close personal friend, the Cassette Phase, gifted me for the kitchen. And then, like I said, we moved down to the cave. And I'm really digging those Police Academy figures. They were an unexpected treat. And I think there's probably a lot more unexpected treats out there in the world of toys. I'm sure if I had unlimited access to whatever, I'm sure there's toy lines out there that would equally make me feel good. Hidden gems. Police Academy is definitely one of them. I think Beetlejuice is probably one of them. So I think Beetlejuice is probably going to be a part of the collection at some point. And remember, I have to pick and choose what I put behind glass, because the Police Academy line is just fun to have in your hands, and I think with the precinct, it's going to be even better to have them touchable and not hiding. So we'll pick and choose what goes in the glass cabinets in the garage. It won't be stuff that I want to touch, for sure. And we experienced that with the turtles. I put the turtles in the glass case and then started looking at them, and I was like, nope. And then you saw what happened. That's how the whole cave remodel happened, was the turtles. I wanted to get those back out on display, and then that turned into play sets, and I'm still waiting for the re-releases of the sewer play set, and the Foot Clan vehicle is supposed to be coming out on re-release. And there's another vehicle, I don't know what it's called, but it's like the drivable drill thing with the huge drill bit on the end of it. That is supposed to get a 2025 re-release also, possibly all Amazon exclusives, but when they come out, we have to get them because they're going to be at that price for a very limited time, and then they're going to skyrocket. So at one point I bought the Terradome Technodome for like $39, and then like a week later it was $90. So I think it's come down since to like $60, but whatever. I'm rambling. Let's go to Lowe's, and then I will show you what Perry sent me for the kitchen. Okay, goodbye. Alrighty. Here we are in the Deuce kitchen. Kitchen Deuce. Let's go Deuce kitchen. We're in the Deuce kitchen. I told you in the car that I had a pickup. Not a pickup. I didn't pick it up. A gift. A gift to the Deuce kitchen. From a good friend of the channel, Perry at the Cassette Phase. Fantastic YouTuber himself, ladies and gentlemen. Go check out the Cassette Phase right now, after this video, of course. And all of the other folks that I've mentioned all this time. Oh, I Had That, Collectors Entertainment Network, 80's Movie Den, Smash Ventura, The Rushmore Show, Colin from Canada, The Beefcake, Maniac Matt Watson, the Neon Icon Smash Ventura, all those guys. Go check them out. But the Cassette Phase said I got some stuff for the Deuce kitchen. Choose wisely. He knew that I got a mug sign But I said I only had a couple of mugs, or I didn't have any. And as of a couple days ago, I didn't have any at all. But I did find these at the Goodwill. And I'm quite pleased with the 80s aesthetic of these, kind of Golden Girls senior citizen type mug. Sure. Well, that's only 2 spots on the 4-spot mug holder. So Cassette Phase told me to choose from a vast variety of mugs, and I thought that these 2 represented our 80s better than the others, especially this one. I like this one a lot. There they are. This is from the Cassette Phase, a nice balloon themed mug, and then the classic 80s graph paper look. What is that? So those are being added to the mug shelf, and our mugs are done. Then there was a surprise in the package. I did not expect this, but we have 2 grandmotherly knitted pot holders, or they're pot holders, right? So you can either grab your casserole from the oven. You can oh, my casserole, or you put them down on the counter and you put the hot casserole on top of them. Or you hang these bad boys on the wall and they become wall decor. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hang them on the wall. I'm going to have to tack them up so that they don't fold, but we're going to thumbtack those up to the wall. Not through the material, of course. There's plenty of holes in grandma's knitting to put your thumbtack. So we're gonna hang those on the wall. That is gonna be it probably for this wall. We still have a little space over here for something, but I'm still on the hunt for the classic 80s kitchen photo to go right there. I did hear a rumor that something might be shipping to me from Canada. I heard a rumor. Now I don't know if I'm supposed to give away that rumor, because it's not coming from it's not coming from Colin from Canada. It's coming from the one that Colin from Canada came from. Follow me on that one. Play that one back. My Canadian mother, the Canadian Queen Mother, apparently is sending me a Grail kitchen item that's currently in my eBay watch list, but I'm taking it out because that might be coming. Unbelievable generosity, because shipping from Canada is stupid prices. I will be in Canada next Sunday for the Niagara Falls Comic-Con. I hope to spend the whole day there, and maybe down the road, maybe June, I hope to be making another trip up to visit my Canadian family, the entire family. That's right, Colin. Even if they don't want to be in the spotlight, even if you have the entire family, and film an episode of Colin's Good Junk. But I digress. So I send a very special thank you to the Cassette Phase for these incredible, absolutely necessary gifts. These are absolutely must-haves for this 80s kitchen, and I couldn't be happier. So I'm gonna tack this up real quick. I don't love thumbtacks because you can see them. I'll try to hide them. We'll see. I'm gonna tack it up. Let's see what they look like. I could just get like the holder. Like the holders are usually, I don't know, like the hooks. You kind of hang them with the hooks, but then they fold a little bit. I kind of want them. All right, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna do something else. All right, I found some clear thumbtacks, and I just put one in the top, and they actually aren't flopping around as I thought they would. So there they are. They're beautiful. The mugs, the pads of Grandma's knitting. Up on the wall, folks. We got a little space over here for something perfect. And I do believe a Canadian invasion is going to go here. Somebody mentioned replacing the white brackets with black, and I did that with the cereal boxes, and they blend in much nicer. So I do have 2 more little brackets to go up there. I'm probably not going to do it for that one because that one's a little heavier and these brackets are from Temu. So I'm probably going to replace those 2 tonight and just get these black ones up and they'll blend in a lot better. So that's it, man. I'm kind of done. I'm kind of done with the kitchen. I still need the coffee maker and I still need to figure out where some things are going to go. I don't know if these are going to get hung up. My grandmother's stove burner. Oh, you know what? I don't know. They might go here. I'm not sure. Or they just might get spread out on the counter like so. I mean, I'm not really going to use. I don't know. We'll see. They are. You would think that these would be instantly put up because they were my grandma's, but I gotta get a special little thingy to hold them, and I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I could put them over here. What's crazy is there's actually 4 of them. And I didn't think I had that many, but she put them on top of each other. So this would be like a whole, I don't know, maybe, you know what we'll do? We'll probably extend the brick paper up and then I'll just put these higher up eventually. Not now. For now they can just sit on the counter. I don't know where everything's gonna go. We got the bowl of fruit, we got the oatmeal. It's just here for now. When the coffee maker comes, then we're gonna be totally set up for our final stage. I'll put the coffee next to it. I'll probably get another mug and set it next to the coffee maker, whatever. It'll just be in the final stages. So right now we're good, and I like it. We need that space filled. And I think it's going to get filled. So we can move on, man. We can move on to the cave. So let's move on to the cave. I'll show you not the Ghostbusters. I'll show you the Police Academy figures that I put out here so far, and I love them. I kind of love them, and I kind of love them to the point where they're going to be downstairs on display at some point. So I need a few more figures, obviously. I need a vehicle. I need the police car. I think there's 1 or 2 other small vehicles, and then the precinct. But I think I'm going to when I do get the precinct, I think I'm gonna move them downstairs. It's kind of necessary because they're just really cool. All right, folks, that is all. Thank you again to Cassette Phase. And let's go work on the cave. We'll see you, I think, I don't know. We'll see you probably tonight. We'll see. I'm going to post this video now, but we'll see what else I do today, tomorrow. We'll get back at it. See you in a bit. Good night now.